Knowing Nina and knowing the kind of person she is and the kind of nurse she is, I know she would definitely do it again. She's always somebody who's willing to take on the difficult patients and stuff like that.
That's a friend and colleague of Nina Pham, the 26-year-old Dallas nurse who's contracted Ebola from a Liberian patient. Pham, who's in quarantine, is now getting an experimental treatment. She's receiving transfusions of blood plasma from an American doctor who was infected with the disease and recovered. The CBC's Lyndsay Duncombe is in Dallas with more.
There are a lot of prayers and good wishes and healing thoughts being directed here to this hospital where 26-year-old Nina Pham is trying to get better. She's sick with Ebola, and part of her treatment has been to get a blood transfusion using the blood of a survivor. Dr. Kenneth Brantley got Ebola in West Africa when he was working there treating Ebola patients. He flew back to the United States for treatment and he has recovered. That certainly is what people here in Dallas hope will happen to this young nurse. And the fact that she got to hospital very quickly on Friday after she started to exhibit symptoms really holds her in good stead. And her family are able to speak with her over Skype while she's in isolation. They say she is in good spirits and she's comfortable. But there is a lot of anxiety in Dallas, and part of that is because now that Nina Pham got sick, there's concern about the other healthcare workers who had contact with that same sick patient, that first patient, Thomas Eric Duncan. So those workers are now being monitored, and it's reported that there's about 70 of them. And that's also raising concerns because nobody knows how this young nurse got sick, because she says she was following all of the precautions, wearing all of the gear, and a couple of things are happening to make sure transitions don't occur while she's being treated. As people take off all of that gear in the isolation ward, they're being watched, and the CDC is reviewing everything that it's doing here. Certainly, the Ebola response at this hospital is putting Dallas under the microscope, and a lot of questions are being raised about what's happening here. Officials say they're doing their best, they're learning from what's happening, and they're trying to make it so that nobody else gets sick. And it's important to remember that of all the people they're watching, none of those people have exhibited symptoms to this point. Lyndsay Duncombe, CBC News, Dallas.
Now, that Dallas hospital where Nina Pham is being treated has issued a statement today at her request, and it reads, "I'm doing well and want to thank everyone for their kind wishes and prayers. I'm blessed by the support of family and friends, and I'm blessed to be cared for by the best team of doctors and nurses in the world." Remember, these are people she works with every day.